guys, it's Khristina from Redefine Creative, and I thought I would do a little layout share for you today. So I was at a scrapbooking event over the weekend and got to create some things. So I thought that I would share with you the layouts that I created because there aren't any process videos for almost all of these, except for one. All right, so this is my very first one. I had picked up a pattern paper pack that had a bunch of Toy Story paper in it, and this one is from Field Trip. This green dot down here is a Bella Boulevard, and then I fussy cut all of these little like comic book covers out of the paper and kind of used those, combined a bunch of Field Trip in there to infinity and beyond, and then we got a little Buzz down here. Super cute. I love how this one turns out. This was the first one I made, I think, and I really like this one. Super fun. All right, this one is the one that there is a process video for. So this was for 30 Days of Sketches Day 5. So if you want to check this one out, there is a video you can go back and check out. This is one of those super quick and easy layouts. Came together really fast. All right, this is using our October Creative Cuts Club cut files. So everybody got this black road kind of 12 by 12 cut file, and I decided I wanted to use that for some go-kart track pictures. So I've got 3 pictures up here, and I've got 3 more down here. And then I just kind of embellished. These little puffy cars are from the Creative Cuts Club kit. So I've got a couple of those in each cluster, and then I have some ephemera. This one, this epic one, is from some Field Trip paper. And yeah, and then I took just a white puffy thicker and colored it red to kind of go with the layout. And yeah, that's basically it. Backed some pattern paper sections with paper, and that's it. I mean, I love how that one turned out too. This one is also definitely one of my favorites that I made while I was there. So this is my son with his 3 churros, and talking about, you know, why this was important. But I took 2 Vicky Bouton papers. So I have this chevron paper in the background and then the paper with the little hearts on it. And I fussy cut tons and tons of these little hearts. And then I have them all lined up with dimensional adhesive. So you really get this cool dimensional look in that background. And then I kept the rest of the embellishing pretty simple. But I love this one. I love how that turned out. Those hearts are so cute, you guys. So if you have those 2 papers, I highly recommend you layer them up together. If you like fussy cutting, of course. All right, this is one that I had taken to a couple of different events that I have been working on trying to get finished. And it just wasn't coming together the way I wanted. This time I was able to get this little die cut that said "Follow Your Feet." And I thought that was super cute for the title. And then I just have my embellishment clusters, and that's it. So just a basic grid layout. But it's finally done. It had gone to like 3 events with me before I actually had inspiration to finish it. All right, this one, another layout I'd used a little bit of mixed media. So I have a stencil that I put some paste through. Excuse me. And then I also went ahead and colored some of the areas of paste from the stencil. I colored in with Nuvo glitter markers so that it would have a little bit of a color and a shine to those particular sections. And then I also took those same glitter markers, I don't know how well you guys can see it, and added detail to the flowers and to the leaves. So I also have some of that glitter detail going on there. And then this was just fussy cut from some Heidi Swapp Honey and Spice paper and some Honey and Spice embellishments, and then a whole lot of sequins. But I like how that one turned out too. I'm actually really happy with everything that I made while I was there, which is kind of unusual for me. All right, this was another one playing with that Buzz Lightyear and Toy Story paper pack. So this was actually a pattern paper from the paper pack itself. This is another one of the cut files from the October Creative Cuts Club. So I used some orange sequins in the bottom just to kind of make the flame part a shaker pocket. And then backed the rest of the rocket with pattern paper. And then I fussy cut this little Buzz Lightyear to kind of put in there. And I thought that was really cute. Then I have another one I fussy cut down here. And then just some punch stars and a few more of those sequins, some little white pen dots. And that's it. All right, this one was using like a bargain kit that I picked up at the event itself. And so all of these frames were from a pattern paper. And then this is a Maggie Holmes ephemera pack. Same thing down here, some little Jen Hadfield pins, and I just put some sequins on there. And put lots of layers behind my photo. And that's basically it. I did want to show you just a quick tip. This pink layer of pattern paper I had in the back, the one thin border was getting lost. So rather than putting another pattern paper behind it, I just did two, I don't know if you guys can see that, 2 layers of the pink paper. And when you ink the edges, that creates a really cool 3D look. So if you're feeling like you need a little extra when you're layering and bordering behind your photos, try doing a couple layers of the same paper and then just using some ink around the edges, and that should give you kind of a cool different look. All right, this is another one using the Heidi Swap Honey and Spice collection. So just layering up pattern paper and die cuts and some vellum. I did just a little bit of soft mixed media with gelatos in the background, my beautiful mess title, and then some little nests of string or of thread kind of tucked in there for some extra detail. I really like how that one came out too. And last but not least, you guys get a little preview of this one. This one is for Wild Whisper Designs, using my favorite shape of all those hexagons. So I just took a bunch of the paper from the new Child at Play collection and punched out a whole bunch of hexagons, used some black ink around the edges, and then I have just kind of a bunch of layers behind my photo, a couple more photos, and then I created some tags. This one is from pattern paper, and this one is from one of the pocket cards. Then a few sequins to finish it off. And that's going to do it. So those are I think there's 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 layouts that I was able to create at the event that I was at. And I hope you enjoyed getting a glimpse into what I have been creating lately. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.